Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome back to Beloved Fragrance Finds. This is Amy here. I have another dedicated review this week, and I wanted to make sure I got this on my channel because we have news that the Boo Crew lineup will be returning sometime soon. I don't have an exact date yet, and as soon as I get that, I will let you all know. But this fragrance here, Little Devil, will be returning sometime in the month of October. The only two fragrances in the Boo Crew lineup that will not be returning is Bobbing for Apples and Howl at the Moon. I did not purchase Bobbing for Apples, but I believe that one is still actually available on the website. I don't think it did as well as anticipated in terms of sales. It was more of a spring summer type of fragrance with lots of fruit notes, etc. And then Howl at the Moon, I did just finish that one. If you watched my candle empties from September, that one was very light in performance and also a very kind of perfumey body care like scent. So I'm thinking that's why they may not be returning. But I wanted to do a dedicated review here of Little Devil. I did choose to get the cat label. This also comes with a cute little devil puppy label, and I'll throw an image up on screen of that one. But either way, you choose this jar or the puppy jar, you cannot lose because this is so cute. My son really wanted the kitty cat jar, so I went with that, even though my heart really wanted the puppy. But let's go ahead and start off with the scent notes here on Little Devil. So the top notes are lush pumpkin, sweet nutmeg, and creamy custard. Mid notes of spicy clove, cozy cinnamon, rich maple syrup, and base notes of caramelized sugar, earthy carrot, and warm vanilla. So I am more than halfway through this candle here. I'm going to go ahead and turn so you can see how much I have burned of this candle. Um, I will say that I have been on quite a journey with this candle since receiving it. When I first put my nose into it on cold, it kind of just smelled like a basic fall pumpkin spice fragrance, and I was a little underwhelmed. It reminded me slightly of like sweet cinnamon pumpkin from Bath and Body Works. And the first couple of burns I did on this, I got a very red hot cinnamon fragrance from this, which I don't love. It becomes very overpowering and too much. I prefer more like a bakery cinnamon note or more spicy, mildly spicy clove type fragrances. And this was burning super red hot cinnamon like for me. However, I kept going. I thought, other people are picking up on other things. So I let it keep going. I would say around the halfway point, maybe a little before that, I really started to get more of that carrot cake like essence from this candle. So that I really appreciated because I really love a carrot cake fragrance. And the cinnamon kind of softened and toned down a bit, and I got the earthy carrot. I did get a little bit of the maple from this, but not so much so that it was cloying or overwhelming because I do not like maple fragrances, like maple syrup type fragrances. So it just, it's kind of ended up being just like this warm spice cake type fragrance to my nose. Now, I don't feel like it's anything stand outish. I don't feel like for me personally, I will be getting another one of these when they do launch. However, I understand the mass appeal of this fragrance. If you are a cinnamon spice, pumpkin spice, if you are a pumpkin spice fan, then I can see why you really like this. If you like cinnamon, sweet cinnamon pumpkin from Bath and Body Works that I mentioned, I think you will like this fragrance. Um, this obviously is a little more well-rounded. It's not quite as harsh as the Bath and Body Works candle. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice fragrance, but for me, it just wasn't stand-outish in terms. I don't love pumpkin. I'm coming to figure that out about myself. Like I really don't gravitate towards pumpkin fragrances. Um, and yeah, so I just I just kind of like it's not my go-to, and I've kind of force burned this one a little bit just so I can give you guys an idea of what this one burns like. In terms of performance, I would say it's a standard Kringle performance of like a 7 out of 10. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's just right there in the middle ground where, a candle I really like to be. It doesn't completely transition from my kitchen into my open concept space. It's maybe a little bit on the lighter side, but still detectable in the room. And I think still a pretty good throw, especially with notes like this. You don't want to be blown out of the room because they can be very overpowering at times. So that has been my experience here with Lil Devil. Again, when this launches again, which I hope to have a date very soon, you can always use my discount code of Amy Beloved Fragrance for 15% off that purchase. If you should choose to do so, please be aware that I am eligible for a commission. Um, I did purchase this candle with my own money, by the way. This was not sent to me. This was not PR. I did purchase this fragrance on my own, but I have to say, for Halloween pumpkins from Kringle, I think that Pumpkinhead is the winner for me. I like the citrus notes in that, and I really wish they would relaunch that one because I would get another of that. But this is a really, really nice pumpkin spice option for those of you who want to check out the Boo Crew who didn't get around to it the first time around, maybe, or just want backups. So the labels are adorable, and yeah, I hope everybody that is wanting them this next go round gets a chance to experience it because they are very cute labels. I think the only one that I may consider getting again is the Boo Hoo fragrance with the ghosts on the front, and possibly Movie Night because I did not get that the first time through, and so I may check it out even though I'm not a huge popcorn fragrance fan. Yeah, I'm a little curious. So, anyways, you all, thanks for listening in on this review. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment below if you are thinking about getting this a second time around. Talk to you later. Bye bye.